This Orkin, the town rapist. Naughty, naughty.
How many times have we felt guilty for laughing at something? Hi there, my name is Juan, and my intention with this project is to create a short mockumentary scene about a contemporary topic, highlighting the importance of documentaries as an information medium and evincing how humor can help that information reach the audience more effectively. In order to accomplish this, I will have to research documentary form and history and then develop my practical skills regarding documentary filmmaking techniques, employing professional film equipment and software. By definition, a documentary is based on or recreating an actual event, era, or life story, and purports to be factually accurate, containing no fictional elements.
I want the account where I can get the free gun.
Okay.
Early documentary pieces before the 1900s were called actuality films and consisted of single-shot moments like a train entering a station or factory workers leaving work. Robert Flaherty released in 1922 the first commercially successful feature-length documentary, Nanook of the North, where scenes were staged accommodating the filming technology of the time, helping to show the fight between men and the elements of nature. In the 1920s, Soviet filmmaker Dziga Bertov promoted the concept of kino pravda, or film truth, through his newsreel series, constantly revealing on screen the process of filming and capturing fragments of actuality. It inspired the French style of documentary cinéma vérité, which used improvisation to unveil hidden subjects behind crude reality. Direct cinema originated in North America in the late 50s. It was a fly-on-the-wall observational cinema that involved handheld imagery and an interest on social themes, exemplified in the way the movie Titicut Follies deals with the mentally insane. From the 60s and 70s onwards, documentaries gained popularity and recognition as they were now being shown in cinemas and TV. It's in this context that the mockumentary appears for the first time, depicting fictional events taking the form of a serious documentary in order to satirize its context. Its first example is considered to be the BBC's fake broadcast Swiss Spaghetti Harvest, released on April Fool's 1957, which showed a family in southern Switzerland harvesting spaghetti from their spaghetti tree. Mockumentaries are presented in documentary form, with the characters sounding as realistic as possible to blur the line between fiction and non-fiction. For instance, in Take the Money and Run, the use of voiceover narration just makes the protagonist's failed bank robberies more epic and hilarious.
He is an immediate failure. He barely manages to escape with a gumball machine stuck on his hand.
Interviews are very present in The Office, with subjects, or should I say characters, directly telling us what they think.
We're getting pretty good at it.
Cutaway shots then evoke the truth of the situation, and chill observational footage follows subjects as they interact with the world around them. Process footage is a documentary filmmaking technique that consists of filming the actual making of the documentary. The Office is famous for faking it, constantly breaking the fourth wall and making reference to the sound and camera crew for dramatic purposes.
Let's turn the cameras off. Seriously, guys. Enough.
What we do in the shadows is a perfect example of archived footage use. Borat shows an invented character interacting with real people, obtaining genuine reactions, and This Is Spinal Tap, the most famous mockumentary ever, has most of its dialogue completely improvised.
Geek with glasses.
My research involved the viewing of several documentaries, mockumentaries, and online tutorials, as well as the reading of two books provided to me by the library services, the Documentary Film Book and In the Blink of an Eye. I used Final Draft software to create a one-page story about students avoiding getting the coronavirus from their flatmate, and created a storyboard after my house was confirmed for location. I practiced with a Canon C100 camera and chose to go with natural lighting for this project as it gives a sense of realism. Daylight color balance resulted in cult images, so tungsten became my final choice. With the camera's native ISO being 850, I played around with the aperture, helped by the waveform monitor, and decided to have it slightly reduced to avoid overexposed images. I found it particularly difficult to perfect my ability with the handheld, essential at resembling eyesight and giving the audience the feeling like they're there with the characters. I had to climb up the stairs, and my first attempt wasn't very encouraging. After that, I tightened the grip, placed my thumb in the right position, and held the camera firmly by the base. The result was better, but it was still far from optimal. I tried to adapt the camera to my movements, making it flow with my steps, and attempted to focus pull, but not having a subject to follow just made it all more complicated. In terms of composition for the interview, I applied the rule of thirds, since having the subject at the center made the image flatter. For sound recording with the ME66 microphone, I introduced batteries and SD cards in the Tascam recorder, added an extra one to the microphone, connected the XLR cable, and benefited immensely from rolling sellotape around it. I tested the directionality of the microphone, aiming it towards the washing machine, then towards my friends getting close.
O sea,
Tremenda
Oli.
pasta acá.
And then I adjusted the audio levels to avoid peaking. For each shot, I was originally gonna place the mic in a safe place, aiming directly towards where the subject will be and testing the audio levels beforehand, but one of my actors offered to hold the microphone when he's not on screen. I went over basic editing techniques, organizing folders and bins, creating sequences, practicing the J-cut, L-cut, and jump cut. The other actor cancelled with very short notice, so I rescheduled for the final scene, borrowing a Nikon D3300 camera instead. Here is the result.
Our flatmate Julian tested positive for the coronavirus 2 days ago.
We think he got it at an orgy.
Whoa, leave your shoes outside.
Is that really necessary?
Please sanitize your hands. Oi! 2 metre distance at all time. Julian is completely isolated in his room. He doesn't smell, he doesn't taste anything, so we can prepare him healthy meals. He's hotter than a pedo in a playground. He segregates an insane amount of mucus. We don't let Julian use the bathroom. He showers himself and he does his necessities through the window.
My project is generally satisfying, but there are several bugs to it. Due to the unexpected shoot rescheduling, my techniques improvement section could have shown more development, especially regarding sound and editing. For the mockumentary scene, I would have preferred to use the Canon C100 for its better resolution and my familiarity with it. We had little time to shoot, and working with the haste affected my overall performance, resulting in poorly captured shots and plain composition. I hope my video has helped to show how documentaries are a powerful means of information, especially when humor is added, and a bit of laughter helps us get through the day.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're holding up the bank.
We're holding up the bank.
Oh, no, we were here first.
Thanks for watching.